What's up, motherfuckers? It's your boy, Comics on the Edge. Welcome back to the Low Grades. Yo, what is up, everyone?
Hey.
What's up, fellas? How's everything going?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah.
Man.
Pretty good.
We got a meaty ass fucking episode today, huh?
Do we?
Is it chunky or is it meaty, like full of beef, ribs?
Encased in a fucking intestine, right?
Yeah.
We got a giant glizzy.
Yeah, it's a lot of we got a lot of stuff to go through, so this is gonna be awesome, man. Yeah, there you go, man.
It's awesome. I love it.
So first things first, I'm just kind of asking for everybody in the chat, James.
How do I know? What? Go ahead.
What? How you want to do a project review real quick?
I have. Unfortunately, no update since the last update.
Oh man, it's just sitting there in the box all alone, bro.
Yeah, it's like dead stock. It's like collector's item at this point. Just still sealed.
J2, do you know what we're talking about?
No.
All right.
Talking about the Best Buy exclusive lawnmower 4.0 Manscaped. But,
I remember the package.
No, it's still sealed. For that resale value, just in case. But
man, dude,
soon.
You gotta get this grooming going on, bro.
I know. I will. All right. My goal is by next week I'll have a product review for you.
All right.
Have you thought about getting it braided if you're not going to groom it?
Like cornrows or
dreads? How will you choose to hang little seashells? Whatever. That's on you. I was just asking.
I don't know if I do like dreads or something. Then you might not be able to. It might get mistaken with the dreads. So I don't know.
Easy F baby.
If there's anything I know is that squirrels do not like hairy nuts, James. So let's get that rectified for next week. And
all right.
I feel like if we don't push you, you're not gonna like do it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And there's a lot of people in the chat that are interested. I'm looking. My brother said he has a 2.0. Yeah. You got the 4.0.
I know. I need to explain to him why he needs to upgrade, right? Like, I get you.
And also, why is it a Best Buy exclusive? You can get it anywhere, right? Or is there something special about it?
But the Best Buy exclusive comes with one skin-safe replacement blade, which is a $19.99 value. Exclusive from Best Buy.
How often do you?
Yeah. Open it. Can we see the blade?
Let's do an unboxing real quick, dude.
An unboxing? I got you.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
You want to do a demonstration?
Live?
Why did J2 turn around? I don't know what he thinks it is, dude.
Why did our viewers drop to 0? What the hell happened?
Hey, it's either that or the waxing video, huh, James?
Yeah, right.
You want to go there?
Waxing, it's not that bad. Well, for the back. I had someone experiment on my back with wax.
Nice. Whoa!
Hey,
it's like opening an iPhone.
I was gonna say, I think you paid for the packaging.
This is nice. Now let's see. Oh!
Whoa, magnets!
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you could use that box to like hide rocks or whatever else you collect in there.
Oh,
it's a whole new balls
game.
Balls game. Yeah, dude.
Do the test when they rub it on their arm, they're like zzz.
I don't know. I'm a little scared.
It looks kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie.
A little intimidating.
So
It'll be so soft. It's meant for your balls, so it should run across the arm very smooth.
it's guaranteed
Oh,
not to
okay.
nick.
Oh, look. Luckily, they'll explain to me how to use it if I scan that QR code. Because wait, am I gonna like see someone straight up junk if I do that
Maybe.
QR code?
Are they gonna show
They're like,
you?
look, we only can show you one way, so you're just gonna have to do it.
Are they gonna show you using a cucumber or a
Right.
Vienna sausage?
All right, so we got a lot of brochure stuff here. Oh, they explained to you how to clean it. Okay. We have a here's the replacement blade. I'm assuming this is the Best Buy exclusive one.
That's what makes it exclusive is the
Right
extra
here.
blade.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, fuck.
It's blurry. Sorry.
I know. Let's see. We got a fancy little charging stand for it.
Mm-hmm,
Okay.
mm-hmm.
There's looks like a couple in case I want to like get a fade. You know, I could fade it up.
Oh, if you want to do one side long and the other side
Yeah,
like
this
straight.
is about to be a whole new experience right here, man. I don't know what's in here. Damn, this packaging is legit.
That's probably what you paid for.
What is this? Oh, this is just a charger and shit like that.
Why do they package it like that, dude?
It's
weird.
Dude, they take care of this stuff, man. You know, that way you can take care of your package.
Oh yeah.
That's how they do it.
That's it, huh?
So yes, there you go. Now we'll I don't even think it's
Whoa.
oh
Damn.
look at that. And a light.
All right, man. Slide it across your nards. Let's see what's up.
Woo, that's a little scary.
So what you do, James, you put a mirror on the floor, step over the mirror with your legs spread.
Okay.
Turn on that light because I've never used the light, and do a design.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a hard vibration those days too. It would take a lot for me to not come while shaving my balls.
That would just be extra lubricant, dude.
Oh yeah. All right.
Lubricant.
Man, that's awesome, dude.
There we go. Who would have thought you'd be coming on here to see an unboxing of a lawnmower 4.0? Let's go.
And wait,
only the low grades.
On the low grades.
Man, too bad we're not sponsored.
Right?
Shit.
Not yet.
About to be. Once I use it and do a full Raiders Rams product review, then we will be.
Along with the demonstration video.
Yeah. All right. Well, whoa. Anyways, so we got a list today, right? A huge fucking list.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
All right.
You know, you got to keep them tuned in, man.
All right. But speaking of tuned in, let's say what's to the chat real quick. There's a lot of people here today so far, but we got Phil checking in at 6:51. Damn.
Good evening, Phil. It's good to see you.
Oh yeah. Oh man, our boy Marcus, dude. Dude, I caught him on the show the other day, and I got a lot of things in common with this guy that you guys probably wouldn't understand. He was talking about a text-based game on JD's channel last week or 2 weeks ago, and no, I know nobody fucking knows what that is, but I'm there with you, Marcus. I used to be part of that vibe, man.
What is it? A tech game?
It's a text-based game. This was back in, I don't even know how long ago it was. Probably like in
before the days of the internet and texting was actually
the internet. You needed internet for it, which a lot of people in my neighborhood didn't have internet.
Right.
And I used to play with a bunch of friends that I met online, and it was called Mud. Multi something, I don't know, dude, I'm butchering it, but dude, I used to play a human warrior, then I lost that. Somebody fucking PvP'd the shit out of me and killed me, so I switched up to a fucking alpha thief, and I fucking started like killing it, man. I mean, 1997, yeah, dude. I mean, that's it. It brought me back, dude. It brought me back. I and the thing is, the thing is I ran a Mac back in those days, and everyone else ran a PC, so it was extra hard for me to kind of like, even when he evolved into EverQuest, I wasn't able to do that because I own a Macintosh. Those programs didn't really read together. They did, but you had to buy a separate program, which was like really expensive to enable Windows into your Macintosh. So I didn't get the joys of playing EverQuest. And but when World of Warcraft came around, that was, I played that for a while. And yeah, it's a lot of geeky shit. But yeah, man, I had forgotten about it until I heard Marcus talk about it, man, and it's crazy.
So
Crazy,
how
dude.
Marcus just mentioned his most well known. Did you have a? Can you fill us in on your character?
Yeah, so his name was Al. Oh, so the warrior wasn't too fun because you just go around beating shit up, So when yeah, uh when I got around to play starting a new character, or the server reset, so everyone had to start from zero again, which pissed everyone off because they had invested so much time into it. So I made the choice of playing a owl thief, and the thing about owl thieves is when they first attack, you can sneak attack and like backstab people, which takes a lot of hit points. But then after that, like your hit points are like very low, so you got to get a good backstab. You know what I mean? So I knew of this trick where you would backstab somebody and then like either run and then type break. It'll break you from combat, and you could go back into the room, sneak in, and fucking backstab them again. Probably kill him in 2 or 3 shots. So, yeah, very geeky shit. It's I had a lot of friends that played on there, even an ex girlfriend. That's what actually got me into playing that game.
Yo, you got
So
bitches on there too?
yeah, dude, girls played it, man. Girls
Wow.
played it, bro. I don't know if they played on Marcus' server, but
So not only did you have a Mac, you was a Mac. I got you, bitch.
yeah, Mac Daddy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so and that was a way of me and my ex, being like, because we weren't local. She lived like maybe 50 miles away from me, and which back in those days it costed money. Like it was a long distance phone call, even though it was only 50 miles away. I think the limit back then was like 25 miles or 20 miles, and then they would charge you long distance fees, which fucking racked up, dude. So that was another way of us to be able to communicate is through that game, because it links to like one hub to another, so it all connects. And you could play with people like 100 miles away from you. It was crazy. Like it's very hard to explain because it's been such a long time that I played it. And but it's very interesting now that I think back on it, on how much of I guess a pioneer I was when it came to like gaming. Because imagine playing, like, just think about it, playing a game in text form. Like there's no graphics, like nothing. Like everything is text based, so you're reading everything. So I mean, yeah, dude, there you go, dude. Like that's mud right there.
There was
You
another picture here of that,
yeah.
and then here you go.
Uh,
This is how you
So
attack someone's castle right here.
yeah. I mean, yeah, dude. Like, and it's crazy because like you had to remember maps. So like, if I wanted to go from one town to another, I would have to go like eat. And this helped me out a lot when to learn northeast, south, and west in real life, because that's how you move in the game is go east. You type east 4 times, north once, northeast, north south. It's crazy to think about it now, man. Like, I mean, it doesn't even sound fun, but back in those days, like it was actually something like kind of cool to pass the time. Now, Marcus, I don't know if you played the PvP or not, bro. I was all in the PvP. I was in the PvP. if you didn't play PvP, you're kind of a bitch. So
Uh,
that's just how it was, man. It's like live in fear, right, J2? Like, you
yeah.
know, walk those streets and be like, hey, what's up, man? You want to attack me? Let's fucking go.
I'm gonna hit A-E north south your ass.
Yo, dude, Timo knows what's up, man. Through dial up.
See,
Through dial up. Like
that is nuts. I've never heard of
Yeah.
this. I've never heard of such a thing. Shout out to TiVo, man.
Yeah,
But
what's up,
I've
TiVo?
never. That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, man. It's insane, dude. All right, let's get into this. Fuck, where do we?
Well,
I
you were
fucking.
saying hi to the chat, and then you got 2 in, and then you sidetracked.
All right,
So
man.
you scroll all the way back up to the top.
All right, here we go. We got Wesley's Comics Collection, Future Specs.
What up,
What's
dude?
up, man?
He's working notice sign, man.
Yeah, yeah. He's probably making another version of Mud.
Right?
I hope he's making so we can get the sneak.
Bring Mud back. Make
Yeah.
Mud great again.
Yeah. We got Lady Fantastic in the house. What's up, Caroline? Good to see you.
What up?
My brother C12. What's up, man? Hope
So-
everything is going good over there. What's up? Oh, okay. Neighbor to the north.
Good.
Hockey draft chat, but also keeping. Oh yeah, dude. Thank you for the
luck.
support, man.
What's up, neighbor?
Let's see. Oh shit, we got Hyper Combo in the house. What's up? Check him out on his channel. And with
What
the
up?
Comic Kingpins, they do shows pretty much pretty often, and we got great content. Let's see what else we got here. Oh shit, K-pop. What's up? Thanks for joining us. She just finished up a show, just probably like 10 minutes ago. So
Oh,
thank
yeah.
you for hanging out with us again. Let's see, Lord Chucks. Hell yeah. It's Friday. Keep it low grades. Hell yeah. Damn, dude. Let's see. Man, there's so many people. Just
That's so awesome.
This is great. We got JD in the house. Low grades for life. Hell
What is
yeah, brother.
What up?
Oh, we got Bub's World. Hell yeah. What's up,
Shout out
man?
Bubs, what's up, man?
Reddick, baby. What up?
NASCAR, bro.
And we already said Lords of the Long Box. What's up again? Thanks for hanging out with us. We got HK Wifey in the house. What's up, Sheena?
What up?
Good to see you.
Whoa.
I want to read this. The newest thing I ever work on a Cisco system in a Boston college. We get drunk and damn, dude, that's nostalgia, bro, right there. Like, man, you know, and it's crazy too because there was another game kind of like it. It was called Trade Wars 2020 or something like that. I never got into that because it's like space themed, and I'm like, nah, you know. And you know, realistically, like, you know, Mud takes a lot of time off your hands, so like, or it takes a lot of time to play to get good. That I didn't want to invest in another game, so I was just like, nah, like. Damn DOS-based text games, dude. Woo.
Wow.
See, I have no idea. Dude, I just fucking played Snake.
No, but like, you know what DOS is, J2?
Played Snake. No, I don't.
So DOS is like when you type in codes, like, you know, to open files, to like, now we just click, but
Right.
when you click on things, it shoots out the DOS, like, you know, the code for it to open up certain files. Back then, you had to type in the file, and yeah, you really had to know your shit, dude.
That's crazy, dude.
Insane.
And so that's why I didn't know about these games. I didn't know,
man. All right, we're caught up, man. This is great / crazy.
Yeah, man, Snake was so awesome.
Way back in time there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, quick second. I thought your son was about to come flex on us real fast. You know what I'm talking about.
Damien.
I was waiting to see. I was like, wow.
He was showing off his pengy. His little penguin that he got.
Command prompt. What's that?
How you tell the computer to do stuff, basically. To open this, open that.
Yeah, the command prompts where you would type in or open the files as opposed to just clicking. Back then, there was no like. Was there a mouse? I don't even know.
You don't have to use a mouse for it now.
Yeah, so you could just type it in, be like, open Warcraft, you know, or whatever.
Yeah,
Now
see,
it's
when I was in school, we played on the so like elementary school and shit was like these websites where they just had a bunch of free games, like a little 2D guy on a motorcycle that would jump up ramps and you win like that. By the time we got into high school, then you were trying to figure out how to get what was it? It was Unreal Tournament and like Quake 2 or Quake 3 and fucking just sit in the back of class and just fucking have it out with everybody in there.
they did have a mouse, but it was a terrible square thing. Oh man. Yeah, so when my elementary school got computers,
That's impossible.
no, it was they were on floppy disks, like not the hard floppy disk, like the floppy disk, right? So you put them in, and then like you had to type in, open whatever file. Back then, I remember like playing Oregon Trail at the when it was like I don't know, I don't know, I don't even know if it was brand new, but
Oregon.
nobody.
I mean, you're closer to like the actual Oregon Trail happening than the game.
Yes, it was. So it was confusing for us because like nobody really knew how to play it. But from what I remember, you go from like one side of the country to the next and you try to survive, like you try to like ration food and you try not to die of dysentery, like shit like that, dude. Like,
so the reason I asked because I just saw a trailer. I don't know what streaming service it is off the top of my head. And I added it to my list because it came up in the horror section. It's a movie entitled Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
And the trailer, like you pretty much just broke it down. It looks so good, and I was very intrigued. So when you're bringing it up in the game, I'm like, wait, what? What is that?
I mean, it wouldn't be hard to make it make that story a horror movie. They basically had to eat each other to survive. Someone died and they.
I don't know if they went that far, dude.
Hey,
but
yes, they did, bro. You know they did.
So like,
hey, you got to do what you got to do, man.
Yeah,
cannibals.
I mean, they still release Oregon Trail games like to this day. People just like it so much. You could play it on many different platforms. But back when I was a kid, it was like confusing as fuck. And then I remember a Spider-Man game, and he was walking down a platform and these letters would shoot out like word bubbles or whatever, and you had so much time to hit that letter, like whether it be H, J, K, whatever, and it just got progressively harder as the longer you went, and if you didn't hit it in time, then he would like die or some bullshit like that. But that was a way of keeping teaching us how to type, which it didn't really teach us how to type, but it was the idea of being able to type. So
that's all we did in school. We didn't really play any games on the computer.
Yeah,
we did a lot of just typing, and the only thing I remember was I got in trouble. It was like 6th or 7th grade because I looked up a video of a guy getting beheaded on the computer there at
nice.
school. Yeah, and it gets flagged and whatnot, and the principal came and they were asking me just kind of silly questions, and I was like, I just heard about the video. So wanted to watch it. But yeah, I didn't play any of these kinds of games on the computer. I think the very first game I played on the computer was Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, okay, cool.
But like as far
I mean, besides video games, the very first like computer game besides Mud that I played with graphics was Doom.
Damn.
And it was like the first, or Duke Nukem, my bad. I get them confused sometimes because it's like the same like premise. And it was Duke Nukem, and it was when you bought the game, it was also compatible on Macintosh. So I was able to play it because it was the compatibility. Back then, it was like PC and Mac were like so separate that they couldn't even read each other. So if I wanted a game for my Macintosh, like I would have to buy it just for that specific system, and it was very hard because all my friends had PCs. So there was a lot of games I was kind of asked out on. But one of my favorites after Duke Nukem was Warcraft. Not World of Warcraft, just Warcraft. That I mean, if you've never played Warcraft, it's a fucking badass game, dude. Wow. Okay.
What up,
Wow.
Pocan?
Yo, what up, Pocan?
Hey, fuck you too, Marcus. Damn, dude. Hey, you know what though? Back then, like nobody had Macs, and
That's true. True.
I had a
Cool, dude.
Mac, but I could do so much more other things than play games. If you're into games, and Macs weren't really.
What up, Signature King?
What's up?
Yo,
But
yo.
just Warcraft 1. I mean, I love that game. It was just like, you're like playing God. You know what I mean? You got all these like slaves under you that are fucking harvesting gold and wood or lumber. Then you got like, you build up kings or soldiers and stuff like that, archers. Then you fucking go to battle, and you were able to play against other people online, which back in those days, nobody really had a modem. I don't know if you had one modem circumstances, but that was huge because I had a friend that actually had one of the older modems where you got your phone and put it in this fucking wood box, because you know how when it connects it makes all that noise and shit. That box would prevent a lot of that noise from you being able to hear all that noise. So yeah,
That's crazy.
all right, cool, man.
My I think my early gaming on PC would have been like, well, for sure the arena games, like I said, the Quakes, and then the Unreal Tournament games, and then from there, I know we had like Need for Speed Porsche. I played Grand Theft Auto 3. That was my first experience with Grand Theft Auto. Played the shit out of that game on PC, but I didn't know at the time that I was playing Grand Theft Auto. You know what I mean? Like I just
Yeah.
knew I was playing some cool game where I drove around and picked up hookers. And then the other one was Medal of Honor. I don't know which one, but my dad had downloaded some Medal of Honor game on there, and I used to play that shit a lot too.
Yo, Signature King, like that's one of the first games I got. Like, so it was like a casual game, and I love the shit out of that. My brother had a copy, so I downloaded it in my computer and dude played the fuck out of that game. That game was so fun. Hell yeah, dude. You could have tanks and all that shit. Hell yeah. Man, I forgot about that game too that I played. Yeah, I know it's fucking foreign language to you guys, but dude, I
I
love
love
it.
it. It's
Yeah.
awesome because I don't know anything about these
Oh,
things.
so J2,
Freaking of it, it's cool.
yeah, J2. Going back to James's Grand Theft Auto fucking rant. I remember. So I had a friend that lived in Compton, right?
What's up,
Okay.
Benja?
What's up,
What
Inja?
up, Ninja? Hope you're feeling better.
I went to go visit him one day, right? And
Were you scared?
huh?
Were you scared?
No. Come on, bro.
I know you run the streets, bro.
I run the streets, yeah. But he was a huge computer guy. You go to his house and he had like computer parts, like towers, monitors, everything, especially programs. Now and they were all like burnt programs. Like he would go off the fucking internet and just download. So that was my first experience with Grand Theft Auto 1. Okay. He was just like, I was looking around in his stuff and he's showing me fucking like nude pictures of his ex, I was like, what the fuck? And he goes, oh yeah, by the way, check this out. I got this game. It's called GTA. I was like, is it cool? And he was just like, yeah, you want to play it? And I was like, sure, whatever. And he's all, hold on, let me show you how to play real quick. So he's just like, okay, so I just took this guy's car, I shot this dude right here. And I don't know if you know, but Grand Theft Auto 1 is from Top View. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it went from that and it evolved to, first person shooter, or is it for third person, right? Yeah. Yeah. So it's just like, man, I was just like, what's up, Mo?
No.
so I got to experience it back in those days when nobody really got on board until 3 came out. Okay, but I had to remember like being able to play it on the beginning stages, so that's kind of cool,
No, yeah, I don't. I think I played GTA 3, then I found out what it was. Then I had a friend come over and he had either 1 or 2. And like going backwards, I was like, fuck that, man. That shit whack. So
Yeah.
it was pretty much 3 on from that point. And yeah, I mean, maybe, sometime in the next 5-10 years we'll get number 6. Who knows? But
Fuck.
That'll be fun.
Caroline says, remember the computer game You Don't Know Jack? Yes, I do. That was a fucking entertaining game. It was fun, real light, just kind of like you don't take it seriously. It's fun though. I do remember that. I've been thinking about doing a live show where we play that game. Oh, hey, there we go. That's a good idea. That was a great game. Hell yeah.
But yeah, my dad used to download the games like you were talking about your friend did. And basically, like, at least the ones that he was downloading, the difference was because we weren't buying it, we were downloading it. There was no save files. So you just had to, like, basically play the same part over and over and over.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, GTA 3 was just how freaking far can I get in one sitting? And,
Fuck.
like, same thing with the Medal of Honor. They were both the same. And, I mean, it was fun, though.
Medal of Honor was awesome.
Yeah.
I just kind of playing. I think you have to kill Hitler at one point, right?
Because they were all the original like World War II, World War I, and stuff
where
like
they
that.
drop you off on the fucking the beach.
They were
Oh,
dope,
dude.
yeah. And then you put in dog mode, God mode spelled backward, dog mode, and then you had like then you couldn't die, and then you just walk around just murking everybody, and yeah, that was good times.
That's cool. Never played Medal of Honor.
They were fun. I think once like for whatever reason they couldn't like hold up, which is weird because like they were still good. I mean they were still making Medal of Honor like PS2, probably maybe even PS3 games, but for whatever reason by that point Call of Duty came and Battlefield came and just like took over that.
Well, I think it was an expectation though, because the story of 1 was so good that it didn't really get any better than that. You know what I mean? I remember playing the demo and then going off and buying the full version of Medal of Honor, and just kind of like it puts you in that moment, storming the beaches and stuff, and it's just like fuck, dude, like this is intense. People are dying, dying right next to you and stuff like that, and then like when the other versions came out, like the hype was still there, but then it was very lackluster. It didn't really hit.
Well, plus like, I mean, so for me, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare is like one of the highlights of my gaming life, and just like playing that one for the first time, going to story mode, and like you said, dude, you're first person, you're watching people die, and like Call of Duty 4 was like when they really like took it up a notch and tried to make it like blockbuster. Like there's a mission where you're in a helicopter and you're watching as it crashes. Now you're going down, then you're dying, and your controller is the dude's heartbeat. So it's like vibrating to his heartbeat getting slower and slower as he's looking around, and then you got for the other one for me was Battlefield 3. When Battlefield 3 came out, like how realistic that shit felt. It was like, dude, this is on another level.
Yeah, I didn't do any like gaming until PlayStation 1. And I've talked about fucking Metal Gear Solid blew my mind, dude.
Yeah.
I never played that game yet.
Switching the controller port over because you had to beat the fucking the bad guy. I can't think of his name. I'm having a brain fart, but I didn't play a lot of my brother played Madden a lot. Like I remember Blitz, but it was just Metal Gear Solid or Resident Evil, Mortal Kombat. Yeah. I don't do a lot of shooting games. These are all I like. They're all wild.
Yeah, see, Ninja knows. Yeah, Call of Duty 4 was my introduction to the series and to online gaming, and then from there it was like staying up all damn night. That was back when I was going to midnight releases for all the new ones, and now I haven't fucking played Call of Duty in like 4 years, 3 years. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't really like it anymore, but back then, yeah, that was
Yeah, I mean, playing multiplayer, I think on a console, I think one of the first games was SOCOM. I don't know if you remember
Ooh,
that,
yes, I
but
do love those.
yeah, I didn't have a play. It was PlayStation exclusive, so I never really got into that. But yeah,
Actually,
like
only PSP. I only played that on the PSP, not like the con. Are you talking like
oh wow,
PS2?
yeah,
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 nice. This is crazy.
yeah,
Mario Kart's the first online? What?
yeah,
That
and
is
not only that, we've been last week we got deep into some Mario Golf, which was
That's
fucking fun.
crazy. I
They
golf.
need,
remember Mo brings up Red Faction. I remember I never played it, but I remember it. Raging said I would kick in what? Are we talking Call of Duty now?
Yeah.
Current? Probably. You couldn't see me on my Call of Duty 4 days. No way. No way.
yeah. So I was a huge. Oh, thank you. Awesome. Awesome.
You got your coffee? Oh.
Yeah, and a cat apparently. Yeah. Where was I going? Fuck. I don't remember.
I don't know. I started
Everyone's talking about.
SOCOM, I was talking about Call of Duty.
Oh, so I was a huge. I was dedicated hugely into Nintendo. I bought every system that came out, whatever. But when the Wii came out, those shooters weren't there, and it was kind of tiring because the games that they had weren't really like hitting well.
Mm-hmm.
They did have a few like Call of Duty type of games. Like I do remember Call of Duty was on there, but man, that shit was fucking whack. And then using the Wiimotes, I mean, it was just like, dude, this is crazy. Yeah. Um. So I abandoned that shit and I invested into an Xbox and I fucking love my Xbox.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jumped onto some gears and it was over. Nice.
Yeah, I mean to Marcus's point, I mean it's kind of like now, like he said, Bethesda and Rockstar, like now it feels like there's really only certain developers that you would go to if you're really trying to play a story game.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even think really like Call of Duty and them focus really on it as much. I mean, they might, like I said, I haven't played them in years, but I don't ever hear anyone talking about the story. I guess is what I'm trying to say. But like back in Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2, it was like you couldn't wait to play the story first and then everybody hopped online, you know? But it was like everyone was like, dude, have you played the story? You played the story? And like Gears of War, same thing. You know, you played the story mode and then it was like, all right, and then let's hop on and get online with our friends. But the story modes were like they actually took the time and put hella effort into them. And then now it's kind of become the other way where it's just online is the focus and the story mode is just kind of like whatever, hit or miss.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I do agree with you. I think people are past that now. Like, even when a new Gears of War comes out, they don't even play the story mode. Like,
Oh, I know.
some people do, but like, people just want to see the fucking multiplayer. They're just like,
Yeah.
what's new? What can I? Because every day that you don't play, you're fucking people are advancing.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the hard part is trying to stay up with the competition. So.
Halo.
See, I
I
didn't get into Halo, bro.
I only did. Well, okay, so I got introduced to Halo with number 3. I then went back and played the story of 1 and 2 just to see it. But Halo 3, I got introduced. I think I played 3. I played Reach 4 a little bit, and then that was kind of it for me. But it was like weird for me. I could never play, because Halo 3 and Call of Duty 4 were out at the same time, and those are like the two biggest games online. Gears of War was there too, but those two were like the two. And I could never play both at the same time. If I played like a week of Call of Duty and then went to go play Halo, I was trash. And then if I played a week of Halo and then I tried to go back to Call of Duty, trash. I had to like pick one and stick with it, and it ended up mostly becoming Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But Halo was fun though. I liked it.
Do you ever play Yoshi's Island?
Teabagging on Halo.
Yeah.
Does it like bounce?
Yoshi's Island.
Yoshi's Island. They re-released it on one of the Game Boys, and I loved it. It was so fucking fun.
Caroline, Bethesda would be like Fallout, Skyrim. I don't know. Those are the only two I can think of right now, off the top of my head. But yeah, those are Bethesda games, which are fun as shit. Just very time consuming. I just wanted to play the Star Wars Battlefront. I think I played. Oh yeah, Starfield. They just came out with Starfield for Bethesda. And Caroline, if you haven't played Skyrim, I would think you would probably really enjoy Skyrim, because it has to do with like magic and dragons and all that kind of stuff. And
Yeah,
I think you would like it.
yeah. I think Angel plays that, or she played it until it pissed her off.
I played it. That was the last one that I like actually played and beat all the way. But I can't do it anymore because it takes too much time. There's so much shit going on there. But yeah, and then Skyrim actually is Skyrim is on the Switch. It's actually like on every fucking console now because it's such a big game. They've just put it on everything. So they do have Skyrim for the Switch.
Yeah, I actually ran into it at one of the antique shows I went to, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, I should get it for my son because I'm not gonna play that shit. And then I started thinking, like, man, this takes a lot of like hours to play,
Hell
you know.
yeah.
So I was just like, nah, I'll pass.
Yeah, it was when it came out. I think I was like still in high school or maybe just out of high school, so I had the time. I couldn't do it now. Hell no.
Got a package.
Oh, yeah.
I already know what it is, but
Elden Ring. Yeah, I don't have time to play those kind of games. Okay.
you guys ever see these right
Oh,
here?
did you ever play Shadow of Mordor then? Because that was actually a pretty cool game that specifically was in Middle Earth.
Can you manscape with that too?
These things are awesome, man. Let's see. So they're like a Yeti, but what I like about these is, and it has a silicone top, so you can put any size drink in it, and
Or
you can put your dick inside of it, right? It drips into there, and you just fucking pour it out. But look at this. You just put your fucking trench of drink in there. It's good, bro. Look at that. My wife bought that to me. Shout out to my wife.
I do remember Fable, and it came with my Xbox 360, and I never touched it.
Yeah, that didn't even look interesting to me, Fable.
Yeah, it was. I think they made like a few of them because I want to say the one that came for the Xbox 360 was number 3. Still never played it though. Whenever the Death Claw came after me in Fallout, I'd cut my game off. It always freaked me out. Those games are good though. They are so good. So good. All right. Are we doing pickups now? Since I mean,
Yeah,
got the ball rolling.
yeah. Let's get into that. You guys have anything or?
I got a couple of things, but you go
All right.
first. You already started.
All right. So I got my drink holder right here. So fucking awesome.
Hey.
You know, the thing is if they don't put enough ice, this shit goes. And I hate drinking iced coffee that's not iced anymore. So
Mm.
when I go to work, sometimes it sits there and I go to drink it and it's like there's no more ice. So this prevents that from happening, which is awesome.
That's
But last week, so last week I went to an antique show with my bro Tony, aka Darth Punisher, and we fucking raided the shit out of that place. Came up on some pretty cool stuff. Let's see. Yeah. All right. So there was a lot of dollar bins there, which was kind of cool. I was able to find stuff like this. Skin 13. It's like a parody of Gen 13.
Wow.
Yeah,
There's a lot
these
going on
are yeah. It's like an orgy.
Oh, it's a party. What are you talking about?
um, these parody books, some of them can be really hard to find, and sometimes you can't even tell they're parody until you like pay really close attention. But yeah, picked that one up. Got this one, Wildstorm swimsuit special number 2 with the Jim Lee cover.
Nice.
I mean, these aren't crazy, but like it was just kind of like different things to pick up. This is this was a pretty cool pickup. The Disney Afternoon number 1, featuring Darkwing Duck, Bonkers, Goof Troop, and Tailspin.
Nice. Especially with Darkwing coming back.
Oh yeah, I mean, got issue number 2 with
Okay.
featuring Darkwing Duck. Number 3 featuring Goof Troop.
Nice little Christmas cover.
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go. All festive.
Yeah. Number 4, Darkwing Duck. Man, I used to love that show. I don't know what it was about that show, but yeah, I would watch the shit out of it. Number 5. And then I know these aren't the same copies, but I picked up these copies from Keys R Us, Jose, and
What's up, guy?
I
Was
found
it
them at the
good?
antique store. For this is issue number 1 and issue number 2. These are both Adam Hughes covers.
Wow.
So got some more copies of that.
Nice.
This one tripped me out because this fool just had like a pile of like.
Are you a big Disney collector? We have a question in the.
I am not.
He's alive.
I I am not. But so I found this and I was tripping out because when you look inside the book, it doesn't really tell you who this is. But I knew it when I saw it. This is Halo official scorebook magazine from 1980 something. Look
Doesn't
this on
tell
the.
you. Well, that's Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
That's my governor right there.
Oh,
Governor.
wow, it is.
Yeah. I couldn't
Wow.
even find this book online, dude. If you're wondering, alongside of Arnold Schwarzenegger is Brian Downing, who was the slugger of the team at the time.
Okay.
He would hit like average like 20 something home runs. He was a slugger, but he wasn't really a slugger,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But that's awesome. I look when I found this book, I looked on the inside for the credits to kind of like see who this was, but they actually call him like Muscle Mr. Olympic or something like that.
Mr.
Or
Olympia.
Olympia, yeah. They don't even address him as Arnold. That's crazy.
I have a
The
question.
disrespect.
Do you know the answer to the question on the book?
What's that?
What do these two have in common?
I don't know. I should have read it, huh?
We'll find out. Find out next Friday.
Stay tuned.
Find out.
And I found this. JD's gonna like this because he's a Disney head. This is from the D23 Expo 2009. Somebody had a button,
Oh, that's cool.
and that's from the comic book series Figment, which they should actually really do something about because the comics did really well, and I don't know why they wouldn't do anything with Figment. That's
He says he already got that shit.
Oh,
he probably has it because he went to the.
I was gonna say he was like, I was fucking there.
I didn't even have to go, and I fucking got one. And then lastly, I got a slap from last week. This is awesome. This is a Adam Hughes 1 in 50.
that's cool.
Nice.
Nice little Scarlet.
James, do you know what this cover is a swipe of?
Looks like Spawn #1 to me.
Yeah, dude. I mean, they don't notate it, but yeah, I mean that's pretty much what it is.
I can see it.
But I bought it like this is like I think the GPA on this is like $300 in a 9.8.
Damn.
Butler paid $70 something for it.
Wow.
And the reason is because it's cracked as fuck.
Ooh.
But I mean, you know, I've been submitting some CGC books, so this is gonna go in there.
That one in.
Yeah.
Hey, if
Save
anybody
some
actually
money.
plays that game right there on the back, Contest of Champions, hit your boy up.
I used to play that.
I need some people to join my the hell are they even called? Squad?
Clan.
Join my clan, yeah. No, I don't
This
play
guy.
politics, but I did see that.
Also, I don't know if I told you, James, but once they checked in my books, my CGC submission, they were graded and shipped out in like the third day, dude.
Hell yeah.
2 or 3 days, dude.
Nice.
That's crazy. Like for vintage books.
You should tell that to who was it? Bub last week? I think it was Bub who was like,
oh yeah,
Bub the one who was like, oh, I don't want to send it, and then they'll get it, and then it's like, oh, now our time jumps.
He's so living in the past.
Like, come on, dude, they're on it, man.
Yeah, they are, bro. And that's vintage. Vintage is like, I think it says minimum 30 days. So
those are cool, lady. Those are cool. But,
I should probably have them like sometime next week. So
yeah,
hell yeah.
That's awesome, dude. That's freaking awesome.
And
it's a good little haul you had there.
That's my haul, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. I think the
so you made out with a win.
Yeah. Well, you know that slab. If I get a slab, a reslab, I'm still like under $100 for that book. So
yeah, that's a dub.
And it's a hard. Like I think there's only like 19 9/8s out there for that book.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
That's dope. You got anything, J2?
Yeah. I went to the horror con, this little small con over the weekend just to meet some folks that I enjoy in the movies. I met Robert Mukes, RJ from House.
Oh, that's right, dude. You went to that convention, dude. There's one happening here pretty soon too.
Well, so as y'all heard, I have to work tomorrow, unfortunately. It's kind of disappointing because I found out that at the same mall where I went to the Monster Con, they're doing Freddy's Nightmare, and it's two of the voice actors. I believe they're voice actors of Five Nights at Freddy, but they had the mom from A Nightmare on Elm Street 1. Mark, the main character from A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, and the director. So I was kind of like leaning on like, well, if I don't got shit to do, I'll just go get some more signatures. And then I found out today I had shit to do. Thank you, boss. So it's all right though. But I got this signed by Robert Mukes. It was pretty cool. I also met Michael Hargrove, who played Sherman Fields, Candyman, in the new movie. So he signed my movie for me, which is very cool. Thanks, dude. He was very nice to meet, a pleasure to chat with. I told him to sub up the low grades. Maybe we'll get my interview.
He was like, huh?
He signed my Sherman Fields Funko Pop as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit.
Very, very, very cool. It's hard to see. Sorry, bad lighting. But that's awesome. The disappointing, the con there wasn't a lot of VHS tapes, and I was headed in there like I kind of just wanted to get my signatures and focus on that. But I did make out with some fun, cool ones. Blair Witch Project. Y'all know I love this movie a lot. I think having it on VHS and watching it on the VHS format just makes it that much more of a scary, one hell of a movie, considering how it's filmed and all. Awesome movie. Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight on VHS. I love the Crypt Keeper. Why not have it on the VHS? It's super dope. And a Jamie Lee Curtis classic, Prom Night.
Oh, yeah.
This is. I thought it was funny. Do y'all remember Virgin, the record label? The old.
Yeah.
So, Prom Night, Virgin, Visions. I just kind of thought, I was like, oh wow, kind of. That's just fun to me. But yeah, it's super old school. Once I saw the Virgin logo, I was like, that's wild. Got a cool, nice little shot of Jamie right there.
Oh, hey.
So,
Like her tits, dude.
I believe as Randy said in Scream, this is the first movie we see Jamie Lee topless.
How old do you think she's in that movie?
I'd say 19 or 20 because she was
her first, isn't it?
Right? Yeah, I believe this is her first movie.
Wow.
She was like 21 or 22 during Halloween, if I'm not mistaken. Probably younger, so she's probably 19 or 20.
I mean, she did not hold up, but it's great to see.
Hey.
That's such a dope cover, right? Like, look how cool that is.
What's up, Arrow?
No, that is a dope cover, though.
Very cool, you know. So, it was super awesome to pick that up there as well. A lot of fun. I've been to that little con once before. You'll get me with pretty much any con or party. It's like fucking. Yeah, no, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is not only is it her first film, but it is the first time you get to see the Tatitas.
Oh yeah, and we got Jeff with coffee and a comic. What's up, man?
What up?
Thanks for hanging out, dude.
One of them, which one was it? I thought it was super cool. Maybe it was Demon Knight. I'm a sucker for stuff like that. It has a little Blockbuster sticker on there.
Oh shit!
So I'm like, all right, I know, I got this from the video store, but
hey, that means it has jizz in it, dude. So
probably the only bad thing that made me nervous about this one was I wasn't able to see like any mold. I'm glad it was rewound, but one thing you can look for is the mold in the reel, just to make sure that your movie's gonna be long lasting or not have any problems.
I didn't even know that was a thing, to be honest.
Yeah, you would can't probably see it in that one. Just you'll be able to see it on the top of the
okay.
My camera's horrible, but yeah. That's it really. I gotta get some new work gloves. They're fucked, but
it looks like you had a fucking blast over there, dude. I mean, all the pictures. Did your niece ended up going with you or no?
No, she changed her mind in the morning before I was leaving. I would have loved for her to go. It's super cool because like there's so many families there. Like I saw a little scorpion and I was like, oh fuck, I was wearing my Mortal Kombat shirt and I love the movie. I love the game. The franchise. It's a lot of fun. It's super cool. I feel very just so comfortable. I go by myself and I go to a lot of shows by myself and stuff, but I also get like kind of anxious when I'm out and when there's a whole bunch of people. If I'm not comfortable, like I get all like, oh, and I have to step outside and like fucking breathe or whatever. But like there, it's just so fun. I ran into the bro Arrow. Arrow was there with his buddy, who was also another super cool gentleman. It was funny. I didn't really know if I would see him there or not. I hadn't seen him post anything, but it was cool to run into him. He was wearing a very cool Pearl shirt, by the way. Shout out to the Pearl cosplayers that were there. They were all super cool. Awesome. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was cool, man.
But yeah, man, I had a really good time. Thank you. And I'm hoping I can do Texas Frightmare this weekend, considering I'm in Texas, but there's also other plans being made for the summer as well. So we'll see. We'll see.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed your pictures and shit. It was it just looked like you had a lot of fun. That's something I don't really do when I go to conventions, like take pictures and like I forget, because a lot of times I'm just in the moment, and to kind of like step out of it and just like take pictures. Like there's a lot of times where it's like, oh, before you leave, let's take a picture, because I
Sometimes
forget.
I think it helps me being more sociable with people in public, but
Yeah.
because I get very like, I wish I had someone there with me so I could be like, yo, snap my photo. But I get excited, like almost kiddish when I'm in like my element. So when I saw Captain Spaulding, that's the second time I've met him. And to see him again, like I go up, I'm like, man, bro, I'm sorry, but I remember you from 2021. I need another fucking photo with you. We had to do this. And they love it. Yeah, they always, when I met Michael Hargrove, I had just watched Candyman again the night before, and he could sense my excitement, and he stopped me. He's like, dude, don't apologize. Like, we do these things for folks. Like, it's cool. It's a little nerve-wracking, but it's cool. I think it helps me be a more sociable person with, everyone, all walks of life and stuff. And at the horror cons, I really enjoy it. I feel very in my element. You know what I mean? And yeah,
That's cool, man. That's awesome. I mean, even at cons, I don't feel the way you do. Honestly, like it's just kind of like.
Well, what's wild is because you see a lot of great books and stuff. I imagine books that would make you excited. I remember when I went to Alamo City Comic Con, and seeing like an actual amazing fantasy in the hand. I'm not gonna buy it or own it, but like just you're like, oh fuck, like the excitement. I'm a very passionate person. I like as everyone here knows, so I'm getting excited and I feel myself getting all nervous. So yeah, take me off of here now.
No, we'll just leave you there.
Right. All right.
When are you gonna change your background, dude? It's kind of not even a thing anymore.
Honestly, I was just thinking that I was like, maybe I should figure out like a Halloween theme or I don't know, something.
Like it started off as a joke and it's not even funny anymore.
This one wasn't a joke, you bitch. The one that was a joke was the all Spawn #1 wall. These were great fucking covers for Batman Spawn. All right.
You don't have this Spawn on your wall though.
No, I don't do the homage covers. Okay, so I got a few pickups here, but so first up was J2 and I took some L's this weekend, or this week I should say, on a few different pairs of shoes. So
I haven't thought about that since then, bro.
So luckily, I took an L on one that I wanted. So then, but then the Nike app did a special drop on these, so I picked these up. Now I do love anytime that the box gets, it's not just a plain ass brown box or even all black. But these are gonna be the Jordan 2s in
so
red,
beautiful, dude.
Black with the silver or gray, and then a little bit of the red. And so yeah, these are my newest pickup. And then the cool thing about these was, because I think everyone was still so caught up with the other drops that were going on that day, these didn't sell out super fast. So I got a little small box here. Although I will say, I don't know why the box is different than the box I got.
But all kids' shoes will come in that box.
Okay. This is my first time doing this, so I picked up a pair for Damien, so he and I will have matching.
Wow.
Fuck
the other kids, here. Right?
Hey, the idea will be he can pass them down if he doesn't get them dirty.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, let's see how that works out.
Has he worn them yet?
No, not yet. Not yet. So maybe now, probably next week. I'll wear mine. I'll have him wear his, and then that way he knows that like we're matching that day. Basically.
Also, Catalytic's not gonna want to fucking wear those.
I think it's cool though, because like
Fucking name, dude.
it's perfect. It's like the perfect way for you to show them how to care for things, show them how things have the longevity.
Yeah.
Well, you already have a fucking collection that you take care of. You know what I mean? So they'll see it in that. But I don't know. I think it's cool, man. Being a father of a child, and
Yeah.
I buy her kicks all the time, and we like to, hey, I'm coming this weekend. Well, what shoes are you bringing? All right, well, I'm gonna have these ready, so we can match and stuff. It's cool, It's a fun feeling. It's a good feeling.
It now J2 knows this. It's not about being the favorite. He
Okay, let's hear James explain this. Go ahead.
no,
Your wife
the
is watching
kid-
too, by the way.
The kid has been doing amazing. We had his parent-teacher conference last week. His teacher went on and on about how amazing he was and how smart he is, how friendly he is. He's respectful. He's nice to everybody. And then that was followed up with earlier this week, my wife got a call from the principal, and she called to talk about how awesome she finds him to be and how he just has a great personality, and that she was also calling because they wanted him to become they call it a buddy. There's a kid in his class that gets dropped off to the office because he doesn't like going to class, so he sits in the office for hours and cries and cries and cries. So they wanted Damien to come down to the office and meet the boy and kind of become friends with him and, just become his buddy and hopefully get this kid to open up and start going to class. And
Awesome,
so I kind of wanted to like reward him, for just doing really
Awesome.
freaking good.
For being awesome.
Yeah, for being awesome.
That's cool,
And,
dude. 1 out of 3 ain't bad. You know what I'm saying?
The chances are higher that someone's gonna do something good. Oh man, but yeah,
I still have faith in Grayson though. So Grayson, don't prove me wrong.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's been good.
Yeah.
Damn you.
right?
We all know it. We just don't tell them that.
Knows. Hope he knows.
All right, so my other pickups are, I just got this in today from the McFarlane store. So for the most part, I have stopped on getting these, especially like the 100 different models of Batman that they come out with. But this one is from Hush, as it will tell you there. They made one where he has the gray and the blue, but that one sold out quick as hell, and I was not able to get it. So then they came out with this one, and I'll take it. I like that. I'm not going to take it out the box, but like, see how the cape is like actually designed, and it's not just like a flat, just plain ass cape. So this is actually a pretty damn good one. So I did have to get that.
They've already done Hush though.
They did a 2-pack. They did a bat. So this exact same one already.
I'm not talking about new stuff. I'm talking about in the past.
Like as in this version of him, or what do you mean?
Yeah. They've done Hush already.
Yeah, on previous lines.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But McFarlane has to, he's got to. It doesn't matter to him. He's gonna do his version.
That's right. Yeah, he does have people like you.
He's gonna do his version of it to make sure that it comes out and he gets his.
Yeah. I think it was Capullo run.
And then for what?
For Hush, the previous toy.
Jim Lee. Hush is Jim Lee.
No, Capullo.
Bruh. Actually, honestly, to that point, I don't even know if he's made a like a Court of Owls Batman for this line. Damn, I got to think about that. If he hasn't, he should. But okay, so
there you go. See, I was right.
DC directed it.
You send your apologies later, dude.
No.
Right,
I'm fully aware that previous lines have done it. The point I was making is this is his time doing it. But yes, Hush has been around for a while, so yes, they do have figures of it.
It's a weird way of apologizing, but okay.
I'm not apologizing. My last pickup is I finally got this pre-order in.
Hey.
So Halloween H2O Steelbook, and then it will do that.
What?
So that's the slipcase there.
Man.
And then let's see. Let's
Hey,
see the detail. Let's find out together because I haven't opened it yet.
Does your slipcase round off funny on the edges? So I saw 2 of those at the Best Buy here, and dude, the slip covers, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Were these glued wrong, or they were wild? But they just, it was. I should have
I
taken
think
the
this
picture.
one's not bad. That
It
could
was
be
not-
just Best Buy fucking up. Oh, okay. So with the slip cover on, you don't see it because it's covered up. So when you take it off, then it's him at the bottom now.
Damn.
And the van where she's driving off at the end. That's pretty cool. And then,
Spoiler.
I mean, for me, this
Spoiler.
is like iconic moment right here. Just him and her face to face 20 years later. Love it.
That's a big glory hole, huh?
And now is the inside. Oh yeah, the inside is done. Half.
I
But
got
still,
tired.
I know. Honestly, okay, so I've said this many times. I would have preferred. I am a sucker for the scene of him flipping the tables. I just think it is just such a badass moment of him just both sides just flipping them things. I would have loved to have that right here as the shot instead because I love that part.
What's up, SD Key Collector? Thanks
Yo,
for hanging out, man.
And yeah, I believe that should be it for my pickups. I will be at Lodi Comic Con tomorrow, so I will look to get some comic books and see what's going on over there. I know I'm gonna get some Spawn stuff. I've already prearranged. I have prearranged
more,
that.
dude.
Huh?
Like you need any more?
I gotta complete my set. So I hit up one of my friends and local vendors out here and gave him my list of what I needed, and then I'll get to that. I told him what I needed, and I think he was able to find like I don't know, maybe like eight issues for me. So I'm gonna pick those up from him tomorrow. So that'll be pretty exciting. So, oh yeah, don't forget our boy LL.
Hey,
Don't
shout out to
forget
my
our
boy LL, the dopest security guard that you
Shout out
want.
our boy
He'll
LL.
he'll protect and serve and kick a freestyle.
Are you taking out your Halloween? Oh, let's listen. I got 32 days before I have to deal with that. Can we please not go there? And
At
then
at the Monster Con, there was a gentleman. He had his little stack of VHSs, and I was like, "Yeah, steel books." He goes, "Yeah, you got a bunch of steel books." They had like 2 or 3 copies of Halloween Ends, and he was like pulling them, and I was like, "Oh, I don't." And I knew because
I'm
I
just
know
gonna stop you right there, sir. I'm gonna stop you right there.
Dude, I was like, I'm good. And he just chuckles, and then he handed me, like, he had the Terrifier 2 steelbook, but
nice.
I have the Walmart one, the 4K one on the pre-order. I like the artwork better on that one.
Yeah.
He had some other cool stuff, but yeah. Sorry, your steelbook.
Fucking Halloween Ends, man. We'll deal with that in a few days.
Why can't we get like a 20 years later action? Like, remember when you and I talked about like, an LL Cool J action figure with the shotgun? Like, that'd be so dope.
Yeah. Well, because remember, I got that. It's over here. I got that like the 12-inch one, the Halloween H2O. And yeah, dude, if a matching LL, oh my,
you can have a 12-inch LL all you want. I think that's on you. Whatever you do in your own time is what you do.
Ladies love Cool James, man. I tell you. So and then JD said there's a pickup at my house. Now, yes, JD is going to be babysitting a pickup of mine. He was kind enough to work out an amazing deal with Fist Comics on an Omega Red statue, the one that we talked about last week or maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't know. So yeah, you may see that in the background of his videos. Who knows? I told him feel free to display it for the time being. But when I make my way down to SoCal, I will pick that thing up. And thank you again. Thank you for getting that. And I can't wait to Can't wait to see it.
I'm fucking shocked that you got it, dude. Honestly, like it's been like 2 years since I've been trying to get you to buy that damn thing.
Yeah, at full price. You know, my boy JD said, nah, I got this. And I was like, all right. So yeah, no, it was patience pays off, man. You know?
Shut the fuck
Patience
up.
pays off. I saved like a few couple $100.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that was awesome. So, and it'll be displayed like right that way, like right over there, right next to Bane, even though they don't go together, but that's the only place I got for statues. So yeah. And then speaking of, I know I've been getting emails from Sideshow because I was supposed to be getting my my first ever, what do they call them, the 1/6, the Hot Toys, you know, like the 1/6 Hot Toys, um, for the Batman, like Robert Pattinson, the Batman, that I pre-ordered like fucking right when that movie came out. They did a drop for him, so, and apparently it's been delayed. So I'm like, dude, this thing, it feels like it's been so long since I've been supposed to have this thing, but eventually when I get that, I'll be very excited. I really loved. I mean, I loved the movie, but I did like the costume, and so I thought a hot toy of that version would be pretty damn cool. So we'll see whenever, eventually, if I ever get that thing from Sideshow, and then we'll be good.
Hopefully those holes are big enough. You know? Don't call them hot toys for nothing.
Right? Shit. Discovered Faust 2 weeks ago, and I've already found 5.
Good series, man. Tim Vigil.
Good job. Oh yeah, we got honorary CBFC member right there. Well, not even honorary, official, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we could just lead on to the next part.
Let's do it. So speaking of Halloween, we know that y'all have been asking, and we love to deliver. So we are going to be once again doing boom.
Oh
The
man.
31 days of low grade horror. Shout out to J2 for putting this little graphic here together. So yeah, I mean, take over from here, man. This is you.
It's back. 31 days of low grade horror. A lot of our friends had fun doing it with us last year. I believe that was the first year we kind of had really done something like this together. So here it is. It's back. James and I put together a very fun and super cool list, as James and I thought. Yes,
we knew this was coming. We knew that was coming.
Everyone's first thought is going to be Frozen, the animated movie. Oh, that is not. What year? Like 2015, 14, maybe 17 area.
Is that where they get stuck on a ski
It
ski
is.
thing? Okay.
Ski lift. Yeah.
Ski
Some friends
lift.
get stuck on a ski lift and some shit goes downhill from there. You got to watch the movie. October 1st, we'll be starting
2010.
there. 2010. There we go.
2010. Featuring Sean Ashmore, aka Bobby from X-Men, you know, Iceman.
Yes, that's right.
So he's like pretty much the main guy in it. So yeah, so we're not talking about Elsa Frozen. Let me do a little share screen here. We are talking about, you will have to find this movie Frozen. So yeah, it'll be
hold on, dude. This is crazy. We can't even see. Oh, okay.
Can't see
Never
what?
mind.
Well, I have like the thing over here on the right, and then over on the
Okay.
right here's a little picture of it. But I actually met the director at this past horror con that I went to with my boy Cali Comics, and we got our copies signed by him. So that was pretty dope. So yeah, that is the movie that we're looking for. We wanted to kind of start it off with it's a fucked up movie. So, you know, we wanted to really like try to start this thing off with a bang. And then also, if we also kind of, to make it easier for me, as far as putting them in order, I kind of started with numbers. So that's why you'll see Hellraiser 2 on the 2nd, Child's Play on the 3rd, The Fourth Kind on the 4th, The Sixth Sense on the 6th, 13 Ghosts on the 13th. We'll have 28 days, weeks later on the 28th. So all the double features that you see are going to be Saturdays. So the first Saturday is going to be the 7th. So we have the new Exorcist Believer on there, which is going to be in theaters. So we decided to put that on a Saturday, kind of giving everybody time, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, to get there.
Get in.
So that's why that one's on the 7th. And then from there, the rest of the Saturdays is when we're going to do the double feature. So we're going to start on the 14th. We're going to do a creature feature. So that'll be Mimic and The Relic, a double feature there. Then we are also following that up on the 21st with Scream 5 and 6. And then the last double feature on the 28th will be 28 days and then 28 weeks later. We will also get into, like, we'll put together some streaming, backstage stuff that like we did last year. Shout out to K-Pop and Wesley for coming through last year on that. So, we'll get whoever wants to join here backstage, and then we'll put a couple on and enjoy the movies together. Let's see, a couple other things. So on the 31st, you have to do Halloween. And so we just pretty much put franchise marathon. You watch any of them, watch all of them. That's up to you, but just that's made for Halloween on that one. There's some other ones on here. You'll notice that on the 5th, we got The Town Dreaded Sundown. We did 76 and 2014. Either or, you can watch both, or you can choose one that you want to watch. Same goes for House on Haunted Hill. There's the original, and then there's going to be the remake. So you can do both. You can do one. All good with us.
I really enjoyed this list in particular, and you've heard me express it to you on numerous accounts that, like, there are a few movies on here, believe it or not, that I haven't seen. And I see folks like K-Pop and everyone else there, and they like the start of this list. They like the way it looks, and it's cool. We wanted to pick some movies you're familiar with and other movies that may not end up on a list, other obscure, some B-rated stuff. We try to get a little bit of everything for everyone, something for someone. And yeah, I'm very excited for this year's 31 Days of Low Grade Horror. And man, look at it.
So there's some caveats here. So like Arrow just commented, No One Can Save You is a good streaming film on Hulu. Other than The Exorcist, we didn't put anything else that was coming out. So for example, this weekend is Saw 10. So we didn't put any of those. We figured we would do what we're going to do right now and tell you about them. And then you guys can just watch those on your own. So like I said, we got Saw this weekend. No One Can Save You is one that both J2 and I will be watching. We haven't watched it yet. Or no, you did watch it.
I've seen it.
You did watch it. I haven't seen it yet.
It's so good. No spoilers, but it is very, very good. I love that movie. Damn, I was pretty blown away.
So that was one that we would just basically recommend to you all, and then, but just not officially added on the list. To be fully transparent, we kind of put together a list, and then last night we sat there and we put the list down, and then I hit numbered, and we had like 32. So we basically just, for the most part, left the list alone, other than, combining a few of these together. So, and then the other thing we wanted to do was we tried, which I think we have done. We didn't want anything from last year. So, if you're looking at it and you're going, well, man, how do you not have this on there? Or,
X.
we did a whole list last year. We don't want to repeat.
I will say, I remember in particular Wesley's comment of not having any like, how do you not have a Texas Chainsaw Massacre on this list?
Yeah, well, we do now.
Generation.
We do now.
Well, also, like, Sixth Sense. Is that like a horror movie?
Thriller,
Yes.
thriller,
Thriller?
horror.
Okay. What about Jaws?
That's a
Same.
horror movie. Hell yeah, that's a
It's
horror movie.
horror.
You didn't get scared to go to the ocean after watching that?
It's a horror
Nah.
movie.
Hey, you tripping? You lying? Lying. That shit had everybody scared to go in their pool, knowing damn well Jaws ain't gonna be in there. Literally impossible, but it doesn't matter. You still fucking scared. But yeah, so we didn't want anything from last year, and then honestly, oddly enough, we kind of already have half of next year's list done. Because we were just like, oh, how about this one? Oh, how about this one? How about this? So then it was like, we got half of next year done.
Just save that file, dude.
I know. Now he's not here. Apparently he, only wanted to let everybody know when Katie was live and didn't want to hang out with his boys tonight. But Glenn is
Yes.
he asked to put My Bloody Valentine on, and I want you to know that we did not do this to spite you. J2 and I have decided that we're going to we're going to kind of not do like a full list of 31 days like this one, but what we're going to do is on the holidays that have horror movies, we're going to be real serious this time about like really, saying, okay, hey guys, so for example, when it comes time for February 14th, we're going to go talk about My Bloody Valentine, again, both original and remake. There was also one of my favorites from when I was a kid, Just Valentine, with Denise Richards, and a little baby doll face mask. So yeah, so pretty much that's
We
what
want to. I think we
what
want to do like festive movies, like Valentine's weekend. All right, hey, we're watching these movies and let's talk about them. Christmas. I have a few Christmas movies in mind. I'm sure everyone else knows them as well, but we're looking forward to that. I'm excited for Valentine's. I haven't seen My Bloody Valentine in a long time. But first things
I never
first.
saw the original, only the remake one.
The same. I've only seen the remake. But first things first. Spooky season is upon us. After this weekend, it goes the fudge down, and I'm very excited to take part in this. Not just with my buddies on the panel, but everyone that is just as excited about it in the chat. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I don't know. We'll have fun in October. I was talking to James. I'm like, man, I need to figure out how to get a hold of these certain videos. It'd be cool to like. October is going to be a fun month. It always is a fun month with the low grades. They're always fun, but y'all know we like to get spooky over here. So get ready, guys.
Yep, it's fun.
What,
And yeah,
what do you have lined up for Thanksgiving?
Well,
Thanksgiving.
Eli Roth,
Yeah, there you go.
He's finally. I mean, everyone knows the trailer from the whole Grindhouse trailers and stuff. The Grindhouse Tarantino films, but and Robert Rodriguez. But yeah, it's come to fruition and it's going to be coming out. So don't be surprised if we send you all out to go watch Thanksgiving with us.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be badass.
It could also evolve into like many different things. Like, we could do like a top 12 fucking gangster movies. I mean, we're all, me and Jay, yeah, we're all familiar with that type of stuff.
I remember when, and damn, we didn't get around to doing it. Fuck, probably being half busy all the time. But James had called it. He had told me he had never seen a Steven Seagal movie, and he's like, dude, like,
I know.
Seagal September Seagal. I'm like, hey, y'all get ready for next September. I'm throwing together some Steven Seagal movies. Like,
so full transparency on this. I told J2 this last night. I know that most of you are sick and tired of hearing about Law and Order SVU, but basically, I am on I'm halfway done with my last season. I am almost done. I will be completely caught up. Season 24, because of the writer strikes and stuff, season 25 is not on the books yet. So my goal has been like, I know that obviously October is going to be a very busy month for me. So I'm basically like, I don't have time for anything else right now except for just trying to finish Law and Order SVU before October. So that's kind of been what I've been watching. SD said he's got gangster movies that we probably haven't even seen. That may be true. I may be true. But yeah, no, definitely. And then one of the other things, for those of you who want to, well, we'll probably do a post about this, I assume, but we wanted to let you
Hold
guys
on.
know.
Is one of those movies Boys in the Hood, like BOIS in the Hood? The parody?
We wanted to kind of let you guys know like where some of these are streaming at if you don't own them. So for those who do not own, we'll just go through the first week. We're only going to go through the first week. We're not going to do all 31 right now, but so feel free to come back to this moment on a rewind, or like I said, we'll probably try and include it on a post and let you guys know. But Frozen is available right now on Tubi. Hellraiser 2 is on Tubi and Shudder. Child's Play 3 is available on Peacock. The fourth kind we were only able to find for rent on basically all of the, your Amazon Prime, your YouTube video, your Redbox, the normal places where you can go to rent.
$2.99 or something like that.
The fourth kind is only for rent. The Town That Dreaded Sundown, it looks like Prime Video had both, I believe. But also the original was like also on Pluto and Freebie, and then I know that the new one was on Tubi, but I think the new one also was on Prime. So either or, like I said, no matter what, they'll definitely be on Prime. And then the Sixth Sense is also only available for rent from what we were able to see. Didn't look like it was streaming anywhere.
The one with Mark Wahlberg, right?
Huh?
No.
No?
No. The Exorcist Believer is, like we just said, that's the new one that's coming out. So that's going to be movies only.
Movies with us. Let's all watch it in spirit, and we'll talk about it.
And then the last one that we did was Cujo is on HBO Max. So next Friday.
What's Cujo? What is that?
The dog.
It's about a rabbit.
A Rottweiler.
Oh, nice. What year was that?
Stephen King. Dude, that's got to be 80s, 90s, 80s, right?
It's a Mastiff, if I'm not mistaken.
Pet Cemetery didn't make the list, huh?
Didn't make the list.
Oh yeah, Mastiff. My bad.
What's up? Speaking of Mastiffs, what's up, Jack?
Yo, Drac, what up? Right on time for the list.
Oh, Saint Bernard, Rabid Saint Bernard.
There you go.
Looks like
same shit.
Oh wow, so it looks like 81 was the novel, and by 83 they did the film. Wow. But yeah, so that one is. Did I say that one already? Anyways, HBO Max. Yeah. And then next Friday we will do the next week's worth. So. Yep. There you go.
There it is. Love it. Enjoy it. We're gonna
finally
do it together. Y'all been asking for it. Yes, finally. And hell yeah.
It's a lot of work, man. There's a lot of a lot of movies
to pick and like really narrow things down. It can
narrowing down is very difficult, and then trying to like put them in some kind of cool order. If you're looking at the list, you'll see a lot of like old, new, things that are within like the last 10 years. And so it was like trying to somewhat space it out a bit. But then there were some that we definitely wanted to put together, like having you watch them back to back and stuff. So yeah, this will be fun.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
What's kind of cool about this is you don't have a lot of like mainstream movies. Like I don't even see any Nightmare on Elm Streets or is Halloween on here?
Halloween just on Halloween doing the
okay.
main. There's no Friday the 13th this year. We did those last year. We added a Texas Chainsaw Massacre, although it's a terrible one.
Yes, it is.
Then
Jose's freaking the fuck out right now. Calm down, dude.
Hereditary we did last year, so we did that one already. The Witch I will go ahead and add to honorable mentions for moving forward. How do I edit?
Yeah, this list in I mean, that's something James and I wanted to go for in particular, was not your average. You see it everywhere, every franchise, your Nightmare on Elm Streets, or I mean, yes, you got Jaws on there. You could even consider, I don't know, 13 Ghosts, The Sixth Sense, but you also have a lot of fun and obscure movies that get overlooked or don't get watched all the time unless you are an avid horror fan. I've heard many great things of Eden Lake, and I've never seen that movie. So I'm very excited that there are a handful of films on here that I myself haven't even seen. I'm very excited. I'm hyped.
Can we add
Hold on,
Hotel
JD said,
Transylvania for next year?
JD said what? 10, 19. So Jaws, Phantasm, and the new Screams. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Very nice. Green Inferno. I watched that one last year.
Oh, bro, I'm super cozy right now. Shout out! Hey, can we get a official sponsor, Air Jordan? Jordan, thank you. Shout out, man. Oh, you can't see it. Yo,
right.
the Inferno, man, I love that movie. I remember that movie came out, if I'm not mistaken, it was like a Thanksgiving release, or might have even been somewhere around Christmas time. But that was my holiday movie. Yeah, that movie's great, and you never know. I mean, it might make the list next year. There's, like I said, dude, there was so many movies. Even as James were like, we were doing honorable mentions, and it was almost, well, fuck, do we pull something to put House of Wax in, or do we do something? It's hard when you do these. But
We have 17 honorable mentions, meaning we probably have 17 that will just get added to next year's list already. And then I did write down Green Inferno because we have both seen it, but I think that's one that I would think not a lot of people have. So that one would be cool. And then
I'm excited to see that. K-pop.
another one that I wanted to add that I forgot about was I'm gonna talk about near mint here in a second.
What's up, not near mint? What's up,
Yo,
dude?
Was to go with the green theme. Maybe we'll do both like back to back next year. We'll just call it now. But Green Inferno and then the Green Room, because I think the Green Room is a fucking
You see,
crazy movie.
I don't understand why they have the Green Room categorized as a horror film. I do believe it's a thriller. I believe it's high octane action, but it doesn't horrify me. It doesn't give me horror vibes.
I think the goriness can be horrifying for people.
But man, it's a good movie. I'm not saying I like that. I own that movie. It's a great movie. Yeah, that's a really good one.
Is Eden Lake the one with Betty White?
No.
No.
I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. No, to answer not near Mint's comment. So Poughkeepsie Tapes is like, it's a weird one because I still see people talk about that movie now, and you're gonna get multiple different answers. It's very polarizing. Half the people who have seen it will literally tell you that it's the scariest movie that they've ever seen and they were horrified of it and blah blah blah. And then the other half will tell you that it was
garbage,
such a letdown. Not, I don't know about garbage, but like, you know, a very let down basic ass movie. So I have it. I will share my opinion after we all watch it. But yeah, it's definitely one that I wanted to add on there because maybe somebody in the chat watches it and falls into the category of like, fuck, that was a scary ass movie, but I don't know. We'll see.
What about that movie that you guys were like talking about that's like fucked up? I forgot what it was called. The most fucked up. Yeah, that one. Why didn't that make the list?
We can't put never. That movie will not. We'll let, if anyone in the chat wants to see it, if you already have or haven't, whatever, that's at your discretion. Viewer parental viewer whatever. That's all on you. I've seen it. James has seen it. There, I want to own it just to have it in my collection, but I know it's a movie that I will not rewatch. I won't ever rewatch it. I only needed to watch it once. It's embedded in my brain. And there's certain things in movies that I wish I could unsee. But sadly that's not the case here. So yeah, that one won't ever be on our list. That if you guys want to watch it, you go find your own time and make that happen if you'd like.
We did put yes, Dracula, he was. We did put some other ones that are in that category of like just really messed up movies. Frozen kind of falls into that category. Eden Lake definitely falls under that category. So yeah, there's a couple last year. Last year we did that. What was it? Hunter or Hunter Hunted or whatever. The dad's trying to hunt the wolf, and then has that crazy fucking ending. I know that we did that one last year. So yeah, there's some out there with some messed up parts. But yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be awesome. It'll be dope. I'm excited. I can't wait for October 1st.
So make sure I did this last year. Basically, when you're watching them, take a picture. You don't have to necessarily post it on your page, but post it in your story. Make sure you tag hashtag 31 days low grade horror. And then, we'll share it in our on our stories, because yeah, we love seeing that other people are watching them with us. So yeah, if you do, please just snag a picture and let us know. Tag us in it, and it'll be a lot of fun. We want to do this together, because at the end of the day, J2 and I, we're gonna watch the movies regardless. The point of this is to like get everybody involved and like he said, watch movies that we've never seen before. I have some on this list I've never seen, so that's the point. That's the point of this.
Is Jennifer's Body good?
I enjoy that movie.
That's
a
with
lot.
Megan Fox, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the only Megan Fox movie that I like. I'm not the biggest fan of hers, but I do love that movie. Misery is a great movie, but I think that's something I would probably point more towards a Christmas time. I mean, Frozen could easily go into a December movie list, considering all the snow and stuff. There are like certain movies we just chose to leave off this list for. It's just not the appropriate time yet, but they'll be there. I think it'll be cool. I mean, you never know. We can have like super fun kill counts on a Friday and kind of just do a week's recap of what we watched. What was your favorite movie of the week or your favorite scene out of that? And it's just very awesome to get everyone involved, like James was saying. And I couldn't be more excited. James and I are big horror fans. We know there's a lot of horror fans that watch the show, and we're happy that y'all are a part of this too. So it'll be super dope. I can't wait for the new Exorcist. I can't wait to see Eden Lake, the Poughkeepsie tapes. I can't wait to see Hellraiser 2. And fuck, I've lived that movie. Like, I've seen that movie. Like, I know the script the back of my hand, but all of these movies are going to be fun. Mimic. Isn't that about a big giant cockroach? Yeah. Or one of those, like the creature feature, double features. Like, get ready, guys. Halloween's coming.
Yeah.
Spook season is here.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it does.
There's a lot. I don't know. Maybe if I have time tomorrow night, I could see if I can find a screening or a movie for the new Saw movie. Let's look at some tickets.
I know. I want to try and squeeze that in. Although, to be honest, like, I was actually telling my wife the other day, because I was like, dude, I'm almost positive I haven't seen them all. Like, I know for a fact I watched the first two. And and then from there it's like all blurry. Like I remember certain parts of some of them, like one that I think was like in a barn. I know that there's the one when the girl's more involved. The girl like from the early ones was more involved. But I'm almost positive if there is really 9 of them, I have not watched all 9. So I was like, shit, I need to catch up, I guess.
I think
I never saw the one that Chris Rock did, the one where he's more like the detective.
Spiral.
I never got around to that either.
I think this one takes place between the events of 2 and 3, in between
Okay.
2 and 3. Like when Tobin Bell goes to Mexico, they talk about him going to Mexico for some kind of treatment, and this is what we see happens in Mexico.
Gotcha. Because I was shocked. Like normally it's like even if I haven't seen the movies, I'm aware of them. I was legit surprised. I was like 10? They've done 10 of these fucking things? Holy shit. I was definitely not aware of that. Can't wait to see the new Exorcist. It looks very promising. I agree. That is just one that we hope does not let us down. But as I have stated on record many, many times and will continue to, with David Gordon Murphy, however the fuck his name is said, the first one should be pretty fucking good. I won't be excited for the future ones if he continues on.
The way my mind is made is it's not going to be better than The Exorcist. So I'm not even going to try to compare it. It's not going to be a classic, like an instant class. I know these things. I'm just hoping for a very good, scary movie. I want to be scared. I want it to be good. And those are the expectations that I'm really only hoping for out of that movie. It looks promising, as you said, but that's what the trailer's supposed to do. I've only seen one trailer, the first one. I've avoided everything else because I just want it to be that fresh. I want it to be a good surprise.
And then we get stuff like this.
Yeah.
No,
Do we have to watch it on acid?
You are no.
I'd recommend that you don't, but
user's choice,
it's like a Serbian film. It's at your discretion.
On acid.
You do you. That's funny.
Oh man. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So yeah, I don't know. That's really all I had this week.
That's about it.
All right. Sounds fun. I mean, I'll probably get in on a couple of these.
I was about to ask, which ones do you think you may or may not fall asleep?
Fuck. A Poltergeist isn't there. That's the one that fucking changed my life. But that was last year, right?
I know well, see, this is the problem. I was telling J2, like, last year I was unemployed, so I watched about 50 movies in October, so it's hard for me to remember
Good times.
which were on the list, which are on the list and which are not. But I know I watched it last year, but I should have I could tell you right now, because I know I'll have that list saved in my phone here.
And Tales from the Hood, that's like a comedy, right?
That one was good.
It has cinematic elements to it, but it's more of a horror anthology.
Okay.
Man, that movie's great. I had to pull that one out of left. I saw it at Target like, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. It was the Scream Factory cover. But I just had to buy it. It's a movie I've been looking for on VHS. But man, that movie Tales from the Hood, that shit takes me way back. I love that movie.
I wish I would have known that you were looking for VHSs, because when we went to the antique show, there was a lot of people selling VHSs and horror stuffs.
Like, yeah, did you come across any of those horror VHSs?
Okay.
That's I'm just adding more more to the VHSs and any physical media. Like it's disappointing when you see the lack of movies at a Walmart or a Target or sometimes even Best Buy. No disrespect, James, but
Well,
like
Best Buy used to be the go-to for shit like
yeah,
that, even for music, and now it's like so condensed. It's like
it's one shelf like front and back, and that's it.
that's
You know,
crazy. What's the reason for that, James?
I don't know whether it was not selling or because my store is one of the ones that got rid of all the movies, and they had a decent section for it, but they did a remodel and completely got rid of all of them. So I have to drive like 30 minutes to go to the next store that has them.
That's crazy.
James, are you gonna watch Saw tomorrow? The new one?
So I know for sure I'm going to the Comic-Con. If I can squeeze it in after, I probably will. Um, but yeah, no, I do need to watch it because I haven't been to the movies in a minute. And also, just real quick, Poltergeist was not on the list last year.
Oh, next year.
So
You have last year's list? I don't even
I have
have it.
last year's list. The only thing I don't have is I think once a week we did the chat vote, and I don't have the list of what was on there. But I know for a fact one of them was like thriller detective type, and I remember Sinister one on that one. The next time we did animated, and I want to say Monster House one on animated. The other 2 weeks though, I don't remember what the criteria for the votes were.
I remember one being The Ring because I think it beat out The Grudge.
Oh yeah, we would have done like The Ring, The Grudge, and then probably like one other one that was like that. Yeah. So yeah, and then but yeah, I don't know. So that's the only ones that I don't have, is I don't have whatever was on the
For
that
Saw
list.
will be that one right in the middle.
Hell yeah, there you go. I like my my loner seats.
Yeah, I might actually get into some of these because my son's into these horror movies. So
Okay, hold on. Actual Dracula is we're busy, dude. He is saying what's the best horror movie of all time, and it's missing from your list. Well, I don't know the answer because the best horror movie of all time for me is Halloween, and that is on the list. So I don't know. Yeah. J2, do you know?
I like that one. That one's a
I know. I was gonna say I have a feeling like this is not a serious question, but I mean,
Encino Man is amazing.
uh,
That's a good movie. Some of my top horror movies aren't on this list either. Although I will say one of my favorites on this list that I've just enjoyed the fuck out of, and I keep telling James about, is The Last Voyage of the Demeter. I think a lot of people are sleeping on that movie. Actual Dracula, I'm gonna say it's probably my gut says Bram
let's say
Stoker's Dracula.
yeah.
But that was on last year's list, if I'm not mistaken, because it's Gary Oldman is my Dracula. I know a lot of people like
I know that was not because I did not watch that last year.
that movie's fucking
SD. So we have the new Exorcist because the original was on there last year.
yes.
So,
That
would you ever put Species on this list?
it could be a creature feature.
Because yeah, there's none of these are space horror, right?
The Fourth Kind is an alien movie,
Okay, cool.
and it's actually a pretty Phil. Obviously, he's not here, but Phil speaks very highly of The Fourth Kind. It's a very creepy movie. It's good.
Nice.
all right, go ahead and tell us, Dracula, what your answer
You
was.
really want to know?
Yeah, I'm curious. Yeah, last year's list was good. It definitely was a lot. The difference between them is like last year was a lot of your typical ones that you would see. Okay, so Shining was on last year, so that's why it's not on this year.
Yeah.
We watched Shining on the
should have watched that shit
23rd.
last year, bro.
Yeah,
Actually,
bitch. We already watched that shit last year.
Yeah, I went to
23rd.
watch. It was, if I'm not mistaken, it was when?
The 23rd.
Because that's this. Was that a Saturday?
Sunday.
Sunday. That's the same day. Remember when I made the post and I went to watch The Shining at the Paramount Theater for Panic at the Paramount. So that's why we picked that day. Yeah, that movie's fucking amazing. I love that movie too.
Do you guys like Wishmaster?
Yes.
It's crazy, huh?
Yes, it's a good movie. I think they're in the same like realm of Hellraiser movies. A lot of people shit on them. I just think they're very fun. I like he has powers and shit, and then when he transforms and he looks all scary looking, like it's very cool.
Nice.
I know for sure, Key's Puppet Master was on our honorable mentions because we did discuss that one already.
Oh, what about Dolls, dude? You guys fucked up this year, man. Dolls was such a good one.
No,
you don't like Dolls?
That's that one that you told us about last year. I still never got around to watching it, so I'm just gonna still say no.
Oh, bro. Hey, I know some of the chats watch Dolls. Oh, see, look at that. Boom, right there.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Last year,
J2, have you seen it yet?
I've seen it. I at one point went on a little like a doll craze of dude. I've seen Dolls. I've seen Dolly Dearest, fucking all the Chuckies, Puppet Masters. Yeah, those are creepy, man. Those are very fucking creepy. Even the like, what's that new one they tried to do? The boy with that one boy doll. Yeah, Dolls is a good one. And she's holding the eyes. That cover sticks out to me a lot.
What about do you guys like Welcome to the Dollhouse?
Never seen it. That's the one that you told us about last year. Now that's the one that you already talked about.
That's the wrong category.
It's a good movie, dude.
We had to hear about that shit enough last year.
It's not a horror movie, but it's a good movie. I'm sure K-pop liked it.
She likes everything.
Not you.
Is anyone gonna go watch The Exorcist for the 50th screening in theaters?
When is it?
I believe the 1st and the 4th. It's on a Sunday and a Wednesday.
What up, Golden State?
Yo, Golden State, yo.
You said it's on what? The what and the what?
The 1st and the 4th.
Okay.
On a Sunday and a Wednesday.
I would like to. That'd be dope. And actually, you just reminded me,
I'm busy.
So now that it's almost October, we're only a month away. In November, they're doing. November will be the anniversary for Scarface, so they're bringing Scarface back to theaters, and I will definitely be going to watch that one.
That's cool. That's
and you already know which shoes I'm wearing to that too. So I'll be wearing my as I call them, the Scarface ones. They just got that vibe about them.
Yeah, dude. I didn't give them any thought to calling them that, just because I mean, to me, they're black toes. But when you you said the Scarface ones, and I have the red lace, it instantly like okay.
It does. Like once you put the red laces on, that's the thing. You have to have the red laces on, and then it's like, yep. I saw it when it was re-released in theaters. That was probably almost 20 years ago. Damn, you old as fuck, dude.
Jose, supply the Coke and we're good, dude.
Right?
I don't do
Looks
drugs.
like I'll be breaking edge for that movie review right there.
Just for that one scene, huh? Just
dude, do the Raiders Ranch review with like some white
Oh man.
Damn. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean that sounds like a good time, man. Shout out to you guys for fucking putting out a sick list.
Yeah, it was good.
Also, like I do think that Eden Lake does have Betty White in it. Is it the one with?
I think you're
is there like a?
You're thinking of Lake Placid with
there you
fucking...
I like that movie.
I love, dude. That was a childhood. Yeah, that one. Bill Pullman too, right?
Bill Bellamy.
No. Oh man. But yeah, no. Lake Placid was, man, that was good. That was a good one.
Yeah, a lot of those, Lake Placid, 8-Legged Freaks.
Oh hell yeah!
Those are good creature double feet. There was there's a lot of fucking movies that could be on this list. Here you go.
Eight Legged Freaks was just funny because they actually made them like make the screaming noises like when they died or got shot and shit.
Dude, what the fuck?
Which, so if anyone asks, Arachnophobia we already watched last year. So there you go. In case that was coming up from somebody, that was on there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's a good time to end it. We're already at 2 hours. This is fucking flown by so fast. J2's got to fucking wake up so
Bro,
fucking early.
I
Dude,
got oil
what
change,
the-
and then I got work. I'm like, I was expecting the oil change. I wasn't expecting work until today.
Yeah. Make that money.
Yeah, no. Hey, you want to give me some overtime? I'll go milk the shit out of that overtime. Let's get it.
Well, it depends on what you're down to do for overtime.
Hey, knee pads and milking. I mean, you want to watch me wink?
But yeah, thank you for everyone that showed up today. It really does mean a lot to us when you guys hang out with us because we're just friends here and we just like to shoot the shit, and it's awesome when we have other people to do that with. It's gonna be even awesomer if you guys join us for these movies too, man. I know a lot of people were looking forward to it. 2 days, man, and then the work starts.
Yeah, homework. You guys got homework.
Yeah. But catch us next week, same channel, same time, and low grades for life.
Hell you.